even overlap? Okay. Hello, welcome.
Yes, welcome
to the Anime Pussy Podcast.
Party Night. Oh God, no. Oh, no.
Recently, I've been smoking
Not
a lot
anime.
of weed, and I really hate Gundam. I'm not going to do impressions of the other two hosts.
I honestly have not even listened to one episode, and that's
It's like
that's not
Cumtown,
me
but
trying
more
to-
black-pilled, and even more online.
Oh, damn.
So maybe
That's
not.
crazy.
Maybe stay away from that, or maybe do. I don't know. This world is hell.
Yes, I concur. So welcome to Party Night.
Yes.
I am your host, L.
And I'm your friend, Stairmaster.
I'm eating some Cool Ranch Doritos right now. Quick quiz for the fans. What came first, Ranch or Cool Ranch? I'm gonna pause for the fans to answer. You stupid bitch.
fucking
You
idiot.
stupid motherfucking bitch.
Fucking subhuman.
Subhuman. Okay, so...
Yes. Crunch.
So, almost had a breakdown today.
Oh.
But I'm actually... Honestly, it only took me about 20 minutes to just get completely better again.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
Um,
that seems to be how it goes.
Yeah. I love when that happens, honestly. I'm just...
Yeah, I had a breakdown this week as well, but I can't remember because of all the weed I did to deal with it.
That's epic. Yeah, I have no idea what was going on, but I find that when I get a good night's sleep, that is when I just have an extraordinarily good day.
Yes.
It's like, I mean, like in terms of I'll get a good night's sleep and then I'll wake up, take the good old Adderall, and I mean that it's like actually that much better than normal. Because if you like wake up tired and you didn't get enough sleep.
Yes.
And you take the Adderall, then you're just like a walking corpse.
Yes, exactly.
And
It's fucking zombie mode.
yeah, it's fucking crazy. But
and you can't go back to sleep once you've taken it.
oh yeah, totally, exactly. Like I wouldn't even try honestly because you'd just be wasting the high. But anyway, for some reason, even though like I honestly don't even think I got them. Like I was planning on getting a lot more sleep. Probably got like 7 or 8 hours, but I had the same experience as if I got like a full night's sleep. So I don't know. I'm not complaining. I'm not gonna question it.
I ate everything.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I got a good night's sleep. What?
Damn.
I don't even remember what it feels like. Do you just wake up and you're like, yeah, I'm good?
Yeah. No, I mean,
No,
honestly though, like, I do kind of think it's one of those things where it's like, it's like nobody's actually normal. Like,
good.
It's one of those things where nobody actually gets a full night's sleep like that often. Like it might be like twice a month or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what, a normie would get, but
Meanwhile, we're like SpongeBob with the extremely detailed red veiny eyes.
yeah, that fucking one frame that looks like Ren and Stimpy or something.
Yeah, I can't sleep good anymore because I'm like too cognizant of my own dreams. And my recall's too on point,
shit.
so I'm just like at this elevated level of consciousness all night. Compared to
you're
normal.
a fucking new type. You're
Yes,
a
I
fucking
am.
new type. You're a goddamn.
No, I just-
You're a goddamn space noid that's on Earth. Like. But no, I mean like, I don't mean to sound like I'm rubbing it in, but I've actually had a good, like ever since I like got on medication, my dreams have been pretty damn vivid. But like not necessarily in a bad way. Like last night.
I literally had a boring, vivid dream last night where I was just sitting in this room wondering what to do with my free time.
Damn, that just blackpilled me.
Sorry.
Last night I it's crazy, like how the dreams just slap.
Yes.
They just slap my brain. They just come back to me, and it's like I got slapped upside the head. But Yui posted that tweet where she was like, "What was your dream like last night? What was it, good or bad?" And I was like, "Oh, what did I dream about?" And I went to go take a shower, and I came back. I was like, "Oh, I remember. I dreamt about motorcycling through like back roads and meeting an attractive lady while I was on the motorcycle, and then I dreamt about being a detective and shooting people in a raid, and then I remember meeting Epstein face to face in one of his elite pedo meetings, like his board meetings, and I was like, "Mr. Epstein, you are evil and you are going down." I didn't actually say that.
Oh
but
yeah,
that
they
was
would have
like
killed you.
That was like the feeling that I had towards him, like he was doing that smirk, and I was just like, "Mr. Epstein,
you're canceled."
It was weird because one of the elite pedos that was there was like this. She was like this well-dressed woman. I think that might have actually come from Char's Counterattack, which I watched immediately before bed. Like the idea of like a well-dressed bougie woman, but the weird part is she as part of like the ceremony of their pedo meeting, she like got quote unquote possessed by like her dead son or something.
Who she fucked?
I don't know, it was all very weird. Maybe, I don't know. Because also another thing that happened was I finished the book I was reading last night right before I went to bed, and there was this relationship dynamic that was kind of like, it was kind of like a mother figure, but the guy was like the son figure, and he was like fucking her, but it wasn't weird because they were like 70 and 80 years old or whatever. I don't know.
Yikes!
Yeah. Gross
old people. I hope I don't live that long.
Yeah, but if you read the book, it makes sense. But anyway, I'm sorry for rambling, everybody.
I don't have the point.
Yeah, there's not really a point to that, but I hope you enjoyed the description of my dreams.
I had this dream the other month where I broke into this guy's house and was trying to steal stuff from his garage, but got cold feet. So I was just walking. For some reason, I was also like in my underpants, walking down the street. And I kept bumping into EMS services, which made me paranoid. Like firefighters, I thought they were going to rat me out. They knew my crimes.
Yeah, see, the thing is a lot of times I'll have dreams, and the dream will be about something, like it'll be about something that I have to do that's important.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
I'll just also be naked for whatever reason. But the thing is that the nakedness is just another layer of like hellish anxiety and phobia, because a lot of times, and this is the fucking worst, this is like Seinfeld-esque, like fucking Arrested Development-esque like bullshit. But in the world of the dream, being nude is technically socially acceptable, but everyone just chooses not to do it. So I just become that guy in my dream world. It's not it's not the fact that it's not the fact that it's so obviously wrong that I'm naked. It's that it's actually technically okay to be naked, but nobody chooses to do it. So I am just the weird motherfucker just walking out there. It's
oh my god. Now I'm gonna have those sorts of dreams. I hope you're happy.
It's just such an extra level of hellish anxiety. But yeah.
Do you have dreams about being back in school?
Oh, all the fucking time. I abolish schools if for no other reason than the hellish dreams, the hellish institutional dreams they give us. Like, seriously, I wonder about that. I wonder if there's some studies that were done by people about that, because it seems like we all share, a lot of the people that, went through like the American education system. Mm-hmm. We all share that same exact like set of fears, like the the kind of divergence from the typical dream is very narrow. Like we all seem to have those dreams where it's like we're naked at school, or we forget our locker combination, or
or it's finals,
which
you didn't do the project.
Yeah, exactly. And all those, I get all those. The most common one for me that I get is, for example, like I'll be signed up for 5 classes, and then I'll only have been taking 4 of those classes. So by the end of the semester, whether it's like high school or college or whatever, like I'll be completely unprepared, and I'll have an F in that one class. And it's like, and a lot of times it'll also go on long enough where I realize that I needed that class to be able to like I'll have to stay at college for an extra entire semester because I fucking failed that. It's so fucking
I have
stupid.
dreams where it's just like I sign up for college classes, pay for it, and then never show up, and I just feel shitty about it. Which I think it's like a microcosm of my entire life, not just.
That's a damn mood right there. But
yeah. So how have you been otherwise, besides the ever creeping terror and dread?
Yes. Yeah. So as you know by now,
you've been playing Dick Showing or whatever it's called.
I've been playing a lot of Death Stranding.
What if that's what it was called? And the game was about walking around, so you could unzip your pants and expose yourself to people from far away who live far away from you.
I pee in the toilet so that I can make grenades that will take out these ghosts that come from another dimension or some gay crap. Yeah, so the number one thing on my mind right now is my broken fridge, which you know about.
Yes.
My fridge broke earlier this week.
It's stinky time. You're a stinky girl now because of your dead fridge. Your poison fridge that keeps sending too many babies to heaven.
Yeah, actually, it's funny because I thought the fridge was stinky because of like food residue, but I think it's actually because the internals or motor or whatever is fucked up.
Oh, the heart died and is necrophying now. The beating heart of your fridge.
Yes, he's going necrotic.
Bad news, Gordon. Necrosis has set in.
Bad news, Gordon. Necrosis has set in. That beer I owed you will have to wait. No.
Oh God.
Here's the thing: is my fridge died. I thought I figured out what was wrong with it. Okay, so the fridge, it makes a clicking sound. It stays on
boom, boom.
continuously, and it makes a clicking sound every couple minutes. What that is the compressor relay, the compressor overload relay.
Wow.
When the compressor gets too hot because the coils are so full of fucking dust and dirt and gross shit and hair, then it'll get too hot and it'll turn off the compressor automatically through that relay.
Mm-hmm.
So, cleaned off all that dust and shit. It was super gross, but it's one of those things you gotta do.
You gotta do it.
Turn it on again, it's still doing it. So I check the relay, turns out the relay is broken because I shake it, and it sounds like you're shaking a frickin' pocket full of quarters, you know what I mean? Like, it's all jangly. I'm like, God damn it. So, spoiler alert, you have to go online to order that shit. Even though it's a really common part, they will not have it at hardware stores.
Ooh.
So I buy the relay and the overload. I actually buy 2 pairs of them because I'm anal retentive. I go and I try to replace them. I replace it with one of this pairs of parts. It starts up for like an hour. Everything is going great.
Yeah.
It looks like it's cooling. And then it just stops.
Oh.
It just completely dies. And I thought at the time that it was because, oh, yes, finally, it is cold enough that it feels the need to shut off. And it will start up again in a short while because that is how fridges work.
Why would anything good happen, though?
But no, why would anything good happen in my freaking life?
Oh, I'm gay!
No. Oh! God damn, dude.
Or,
So
hey,
I go,
Jerry,
so I go
I'm
on
gay.
over.
That's not...
So I go over, and I've long story short, it looks like it's just dead, and the smell is even worse than ever, which leads me to believe one of several possibilities.
Yamcha cummed in it.
I wouldn't fucking put it past him, that fucking idiot.
He knows what he's doing. He did it to piss you off.
Yeah, exactly. He just his raison d'etre is to fucking piss me off. No. So it's one of two possibilities. One, I put those parts in and the parts were incorrect, so it ran for a bit and then it like just fizzed out and fucking died and just started emitting fumes. Or the parts were technically correct and the problem goes even deeper and it fizzed out and died and emitted fumes.
Yes, perhaps the structural issues that have caused your fridge.
So the worst has come, and I had to email my landlord, and now I will not be checking my email for a whole week because I'm scared.
Yeah, I love to do that, just not look at my voicemails after filling out a bunch of job applications. Oh fuck, what have I done?
That's just playing hard to get. That's just being a playboy.
I'm a fucking alpha. I'm like Char. I just got...
Puts on sunglasses.
Yeah, I've never betrayed anyone.
I've never betrayed anyone in my life. Puts on sunglasses. I dislike fighting. I dislike violence. Fucking genocides people.
It is unfortunate that I have to do this.
You're forcing my hand, humans.
Look what you made me do, Camille. Slap.
Yeah, so I think now is a prime time, maybe, for us to go into talking about movies.
Ooh, like Char's Counterattack. No, we don't need to talk about that.
Oh, well, I mean, we can talk about it a little bit. Like,
it's an interesting looking movie. I saw one review kind of say that the dialogue was unnecessary, just on the strength of the imagery, and it. I mean, he's not factually correct, but.
I would never go that far. But
yeah.
Okay, for context, Stair has been asking me for ages, like, do you want to watch Char's Counterattack?
Oh yeah.
Like, it kind of became a meme, but this time I actually said yes, and so he was like, "Oh, you called me on my bluff."
Yeah.
Oh.
And then we did it 5 seconds later.
Yeah, we had sex 5 seconds later.
No.
And then we watched Char's Counterattack.
No, I'm not gay.
Anything but that.
Hey, Yugi. I'm not gay. I'm as straight as they come.
Joey, that's I can't do a Yugi voice.
Joey, that's not right at all.
That's not
Stop.
Stay out of there.
Yeah, I
don't
can't
worry,
do it,
Yugi.
But
this is just part of becoming a man.
Who's
It's
that?
Yami.
Who's
That's
that?
my Don Green impression.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, Yugi. That's just part of becoming a man.
Impressive girth, Joey.
Impressive girth, Mokuba.
Oh.
But I think I've got you beat in that department. When you're the CEO of a games company as a teenager and you get your schlong sucked up. Well,
Kaiba boy, I didn't expect that much.
This is becoming extremely not safe for work and also extremely illegal. As my auditors would know, I would never do something illegal.
Now to fly away in my dragon jet fighter. To go to my privately owned island in international waters.
Now, time to fly away to my private island, Little Saint Blue Eyes White Dragon Island.
Or maybe it's like named Little Saint Tuckameniton or something.
Yeah.
Little Saint Kaiba Island.
Anyway.
Is Kaiba a pharaoh? Is that the secret lore?
No, he's just self-absorbed is all. So that's why he named it after himself.
Who's that? It's Oh,
He's touching the mic. He's
Aw,
touching the mic
it's
with his
his
little
now.
hand.
it's his now. Oh, baby.
That was really cute. That was really cute, actually. He just like stood up on his hind legs, and put his hands on my chair, and then I put it up to his face, and then he reached out and touched.
Yeah,
the
my cat will
mic.
do that to socks, but except instead of reaching for me or my mic, it'll be my headphones on the side of the table, and she'll try to push it off the edge into the garbage can.
Oh no!
Bad.
Bad socks.
Yeah.
Bad muffin. Bad whatever that
What?
other one is named.
You fucking retard. Oh, we need to bleep that out.
Depends on the level of cancelable you want to be, but
I am the bad boy of podcasting. Maybe I need to say more slurs on TV Tuners.
yeah. Oh wow. Oh, he just jumped up.
Oh, welcome to TV Tuners, a podcast for the true beep.
Do you remember what I know we're going off topic, but
We've been
I'll
off
get back to it
topic.
in a moment.
What happened to Tar?
Do you remember when that one meme first came out, and it was it was like 2 a.m. who up real N-word hours, and like honestly that is so fucking funny to me because because it feels like the past was like so much more quaint, it was just the idea, like, I mean, I know it's kind of like on maybe 2 or 3 layers of irony because they were all deep fried memes and stuff, but it was funny that just the entirety of the joke was just staying up late. You are a real
Saying the
you're a
N-word.
real you are a real writer if you stay up late. Who is up at this hour, like just, I don't know.
How far
Just so
back
fucking
is
funny
it?
to me.
Because nowadays all of our Zoomer friends are up. They're talking about being up for 48 hours straight.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I don't.
It was-
I've always been.
The kids are
a
not
little,
alright.
Yeah. I mean, granted,
And they're not even doing meth
my-
either. They're just naturally.
I know, right? It's crazy. Not even doing that necessarily with medication. I mean, they might be getting some, some reefer or some
lean.
sort of stimulants on the side.
No, they're doing leans
But,
for their SoundClouds.
God. But I mean, I recognize that even my contemporaries, they stayed up much later than me. But I've always had a more traditional sleep schedule. I rarely stayed up past midnight.
Trad
or 1.
sleep L.
Yes.
Before I had medication, I had to be careful not to just let my sleep schedule slide all the way to 5 a.m.
Oh damn, that's.
Yeah, that's
That
kind of
sucks.
cool, but kind of fucked.
But yeah, to get back on topic, Char's Counterattack. I've been trying to watch all the Gundam. Stare is obviously the resident Gundam expert.
Yes, I clearly know everything.
I mean, you know a fuck ton more than me. Like, I was trying to explain, like, the way that I conceive Gundam. Like, there's something about it where it's, like, not totally my shit. Like, because...
Yes, that's the same.
I don't know. It's like something about the kind of interpersonal. Like I like the fact that it has the political sphere, it has the interpersonal sphere, and it has the cool fucking robots fighting each other. But just kind of the way that those are presented, like especially like the political sphere, I just kind of like tune out. I just kind of tune out, and it's not because I mean to. And it's not because it's exceedingly boring or anything. It's just. I don't know. I don't know how
the
to
politics
describe
are
it.
idiosyncratic. They don't really line up with our ideologies.
Yeah.
Tomino had a bit of a lib brain, so he couldn't conceive of communism.
Yeah, that's true.
So just the endless
Yeah.
cycle.
Whoa. Okay, never mind. My monitors just went to sleep.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I hate when that happens to me. I'm just like a moment of terror. Oh god, did I fuck the episode up? We're 45 minutes in.
yeah.
Why?
But yeah, Char's Counterattack overall, fucking fantastic movie. No matter what aspect of Gundam you like, you're gonna be satisfied. There's something for everybody.
There's misogyny.
especially a lot of fucking robot fighting, which I was a little bit worried there in the first half. I was like, is there going to be enough robot fighting?
And then
But
you're
I
like,
think there
please,
is.
please stop the dying.
Yeah.
Everyone's gone.
Yes.
I don't think there's a single robot kill that didn't have us going, whoa.
Yeah. Well, because it's a movie. Like even the most minute, explosions are like impeccably
Individually
animated
drawn
and
by the
and just
directors.
the characters look fucking gorgeous. And the thing that I remarked about was just the color palette, like the green, like the teal greens are so fucking amazing, and
Yeah.
especially like Quest's hair, like. Not to be weird or anything,
Ugh.
but I just want to bury my face in that hair. It's like all these colors. Everything looks like candy. It looks like you can reach out and bite it.
Oh.
But yeah, that movie
You wanna bite
alone, like, you can go a whole Gundam TV series and be like, oh yeah, there's like 2 or 3 mobile suits that I want like models out of that. It's like every fucking mobile suit in that movie was like sick as hell. Like,
Oh, yeah.
so awesome. This is
Because everyone's getting like 100 frames per second of flying through space. You can see all the hydraulics moving around.
yeah.
Like that fucking shot of
But,
Char getting in the cockpit. It's like...
Yeah, so that shit was fantastic. After this,
Also,
probably
there's some
soon I'm-
bullshit about humanity.
Yeah, there's some bullshit about ideology, and humanity, and so on and so on.
A lot of mommy GFs talk.
Oh god, yeah, there's fuck, man. So we got Nanai, who is a very good mommy GF, and honestly, I feel bad for her.
And then we got Quest, who has no mommy GF.
Yeah, we got Quest, who Stair remarked was the proto Asuka, and that is very accurate. And who else am I thinking?
We got Hathaway, who's the proto Shinji.
Yeah, Hathaway, proto Shinji. There's that one lady that was basically me, but she dies.
yeah, the Butch Ace.
No, it was the.
No, I'm not Butch.
It was the, she had like bangs.
Yeah,
She had like turf bangs. and like she kind of looked like Nanai, but she just had lighter brown hair and
yes,
she had like
the Ace.
purple
This
lipstick.
is not, yeah.
Okay.
That gets
I thought you were
torn
talking
apart
about
by
that.
anti-air fire.
God, I was so pissed. Yeah, I was kind of pissed at all the deaths.
Fuck
in
you,
that.
T. Yeah.
Because it wasn't as much like Ideon as I thought it was going to be, because Ideon, they kill everybody and then they do something with that, like that kind of like it kind of redeems it a little bit. Like it's really fucked up, but it's basically end of Evangelion. But this was like oh, everybody dies, but yeah, we're just gonna like life kind of goes on basically.
That is how
really
life
not.
goes, I guess.
No, I mean I actually kind of yeah, I think it's not a bad way to do things, but it just means that oh, your favorite characters are dead, and yep, that sucks.
Well, there's like 3 returning characters. 4 if you count Astronaut, but
Yeah, but anyway, fucking great ass movie.
yeah, it's 5 out of 5.
You should watch Ideon now.
Okay, I'll go watch the series first. Alright. So that concludes all the movies we watched this week.
No, it doesn't.
Oh god, yeah, this was a real doozy bot. Picks this week.
Yeah. So obviously we had that little piece of homework from last time. Stair gave me Atomic Train to watch, and I gave Stair Eastern Promises.
And who got the better end of the deal? Let's find out.
Yes. Yeah, do you want to talk about Eastern Promises?
Yeah. Well, I'll try
Since
to
I've
remember.
been talking a bunch.
It's interesting how you compare that movie to Godfather. I felt like there was more Goodfellas type stuff there.
Oh,
With
probably
identity
is,
and the in groups and the out groups.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that film is like the anti. Is it the anti-Char's counterattack? nobody has a mommy, but nobody wants one either. And they're all screaming dysfunctional, hairy messes.
Yeah, it's
Who just
Well, I mean,
really want to
that-
fuck Viggo Mortensen, but can't admit it.
that baby wants a mommy. I mean, that's kind of the whole central. That's kind of the whole central plot point. But I was happy to see that.
I'm glad
that
Cronenberg is trad.
I was happy to see that you rated it like 4.5 stars.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that that you'd even think it was that good, but
I immediately regretted that when I saw your review, and I was like, "Am I right?" It is
Well-
really. Now you go, fatty.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to like it. I liked it a lot. It's just I basically conjured up this image of the movie that I wanted it to be, and it wasn't that, and so that comparison left me feeling hollow.
I had no idea what was going on. I didn't even remember that the bathhouse scene was from this. And then it was like they're in the bathhouse, and I'm like, "Hey, wait a minute."
Yeah, I think I maybe vaguely knew something about that, but I don't think I had seen that before. But fuck, man, we needed more of that shit in there. That was
Nobody
so
gets
awesome.
Yeah, there's no gunfire. I want to see blood.
Yeah.
There needed to be a Gundam as well.
just
Oh,
there's
you
a
know
Gundam
what? That
in the
would-
background just
No.
towering
If
over
this
the
was
city.
if this was a mecha movie instead of a crime movie, then it would perfectly be fine because you'd have the giant robots to exaggerate the interpersonal drama. I mean, basically, the family dynamics is sort of like a zombie type thing.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, that's
Because
good.
it's kind of a mob. You know, it's a mob family, mob mentality.
Oh, should I explain the plot?
I suppose so.
So the film opens up with this this Kurdish guy barbering this Russian man, and they're having small talk, and then his potential third host of party night, son, comes in and just like kind of stammers and doesn't know how to interact with anything, and the dad's just like, "Finish him!" And he pulls out the razor blade and slits the Russian guy's throat. I'm not going to do the full recap. Why am I even trying? So yeah, this lady dies of a heroin overdose, and this British nurse delivers her baby, and she's trying to find the address. It turns out she was an escaped sex slave from this Russian crime family where Viggo Mortensen is trying to make his way in, sort of like Goodfellas.
Mm-hmm.
And then all these three forces come together, and it turns out the son is a drunkard who hates his dad and just wants Viggo Mortensen to be his new dad. But he is no queer.
Yes,
He's very
that
adamant
is
about that.
It's a central plot point that the son is not gay, even though he actually probably is. But
And then the nurse has an uncle from Russia who's like, talk shit about me, I don't care, but if you fuck with my friends.
yeah, he's like, you fuck with my family, I will break out the old KGB technique and
Shoot you with hunting rifle.
I am tired now. When is tea? When is tea time? But yeah.
Oh yeah, and the only black character in this film never makes an on-screen appearance, and its only character beat is abandoning a relationship with the female lead because he's afraid of commitment.
Yeah, that's right. And it's basically just an excuse for the uncle to be racist.
Yes, there's a lot of people saying racist stuff in this movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it does take place in London.
Yeah, I bet this movie is like really popular with like the Boondock Saints types, or maybe like the boomer dads who just hear the Russian guy talking about London being full of queers and homos and freaks.
Oh yeah.
Going, fuck yeah.
I'd wager you're probably right about that. But yeah, I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah, the script is a little weak. Like, they just have the uncle go into exile off screen, and we never get any confirmation that he's actually alive.
Well, that's kind of that could definitely be seen as weak, but I think they intentionally keep his whereabouts from you because that has to do with, you know, kind of a spoilery thing that they reveal a short time later. Mm-hmm. So like at that point you don't know whether he's alive or dead, and it ties into like there's kind of a reveal at the end. So I kind of understand why they did it. Like whether it's the best way to present it or not is definitely, there's an argument to be made there. I don't know.
Also, this film really wants you to see Viggo Mortensen naked.
Yeah.
You get that extended tattoo sequence before he goes to the bathhouse just to prepare you for the full glory of his body.
Yes, it's kind of awesome. Yeah, he's a total fucking badass in that movie.
Anyways, this film, this film managed to be good despite being set in England. That's my final takeaway. Yeah, so, yeah. I think your film is a lot more interesting to discuss.
Probably.
It's more
not as interesting to watch, but, well, it's...
But what do you mean? There's trains!
There is lots of trains. There is... Oh, fuck, man. So, Atomic Train. I don't...
It's anti-train propaganda.
Yeah. Trains are fine, but you gotta look after them. You gotta keep them in good maintenance, and you have to be wary of dastardly characters who put bad things on the trains.
Oh, you mean caviar?
Yes, caviar and Russian nukes. So Atomic Train, 1999. We got motherfucking
Rob Lowe. John Lowe?
Wait.
No, he's John Seeger. That's his character's name.
Rob Lowe. We got Kristen Davis.
You got some Latino man as
Esai Morales. Yeah. So this is a 168-minute TV movie, apparently.
Split into two parts.
Split into two parts. I think that's so stupid. I don't know why they would do that. Just make a frickin' 90-minute movie. Anyway,
they needed 90 minutes to cover that whole train sequence, though. Which is
the train sequence. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there are some legit, like, fucking, like, pieces of action, like action and.
Oh yeah, that's Rob Lowe on the train.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like he's hanging on to a ladder from a helicopter, trying to get on a train. It was like some Tom Cruise shit.
Yeah, I remember. I have a childhood memory of just watching him on Rosie O'Donnell's show, doing an interview about that. Type the film up.
God.
Yeah, that was a marketing campaign for this movie.
Yeah, please turn to this channel.
That's what people were afraid about in 1999.
Yeah, I mean, it was...
Technology killing them.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so naive now because it was pre 9/11. It was like the guy who caused all this destruction didn't even mean to. Like,
just a businessman.
Like he just wanted to get his shitty nuclear cargo from point A to point B so that he could get some dirty money or some shit like that. Like,
no, I think he's just in charge of nuclear weapons disposal and is trying to cut costs.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's even, damn. Yeah, so basically he's a victim. Like, capitalism
makes monsters of all of us.
Capitalism incentivized him to be bad at his job, so
there's so many elements of this movie, though. You got the stuff on the train, you got the family, you got the social breakdown.
Yes, so I want to get into that. Like, basically, Atomic Train. So it's like a 3-hour movie. The Atomic Train is only one element of it. The Atomic Train is ever present, yes, and it is woven throughout the narrative.
But the train itself derails at the 90-minute mark.
Yeah, the train itself derails halfway through, and I'm just like, okay, what the fuck is happening? How is there this much movie left?
That's what I thought when I was watching at 6.
Yeah. And
I was like, are they going to get another train?
Yeah. Atomic Train 2. And there's this whole other element. I honestly have to give the movie credit because it's so much more all-encompassing than you would fucking expect. This movie is like a Vietnam War epic in the way that
this is like Deep Impact done right.
In the way that it's written, it's like there's once the people in Denver get wind of the fact that there's an atomic train, a train with a nuke on it, headed their way, and it's unstoppable, they start freaking the fuck out, and basically the whole city of Denver turns into this just maelstrom of fucking violence and
it's
chaos.
like in Char's Counterattack.
Like
when you get that one shot of Hong Kong.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. And people lose their fucking minds. They start to resemble animals more than they resemble humans.
Oh yeah, people just run up and start beating up their car when they're trying to drive away.
Yeah, it's literally
with their hands.
It's like Mad Max or like any other apocalyptic type movie. And so there's so much to this.
We could do an entire podcast just recapping the part where they're trying to stop the train.
Yeah, exactly. The ultimate irony
there's
is
so much fucking back and forth.
The ultimate irony is that they stop the fucking train, and then there's another train behind it.
Yes.
And the train behind it comes up and bumps the train over the last fucking uphill slope before Denver. So it goes over the slope. And the
thing is, the train behind him was trying to stop the train.
Yeah, he was trying to help, but he didn't have line
and he
of sight.
ends up dying, and he died horribly. He
Yeah,
got train parts in his face when he crashed into that caboose. And there's a caboose crew subplot as well. These guys just get fucked over by this disaster around them.
When the first train guy died horribly by being run over by a train, I was
God.
I was like shocked. I was like, oh shit, because I didn't know how violent this movie was gonna get. Like, I thought there would be like a couple moments like that just kind of scattered throughout, the movie. Like it's a TV movie. There might be some deaths, but it's gonna be like, it's gonna be like a shocking, really tragic death, dude. This is comparable to Gundam because so many fucking people die and get maimed and injured. Like
trains counterattack.
Yeah. Yes. Large Sun's train counterattack. Or no, you could even say
there is kind of a large sun in this movie as well.
This honestly, if you want to think about it, this could be seen as like a long form like victory of communism, like after the fall of communism, because it's a communist nuke that hasn't been decommissioned yet, and
because people were cutting costs.
Yeah, so lots of fucking people die, and this movie is just one of those pure torture porn things. That's what it turns into. Because
I was traumatized by what happened to the dad, the ex-dad, dad.
I was gonna get to that. It's like a rabbit hole. It's like a recursive rabbit hole of just torture porn, because it's like one thing happens and then they have to try to get out of that thing, but when they're trying to get out of that problem, then another problem happens, and that
like, for example, they try to hook the locomotive from behind to the caboose to slow it down. A guy gets run over for his trouble, and another guy gets his leg fucked up. And then that train comes up from behind because he doesn't know that they've come to a halt.
Yes.
And crushes the caboose, and the two guys have to jump out, and it's not clear whether or not the second one with the bad leg made it.
Yeah, that was one. That was
those guys. Yeah, I'm not sure those guys made it.
Yeah, I don't think they did. That was kind of fucked up and ambiguous, but and that's just talking about the train part. But there's this whole other thing. So with the societal unrest.
Oh yeah, like the daughter's boyfriend.
They have to go basically on this. A whole part of the movie is Rob Lowe's wife. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
Rob Lowe has a daughter. Rob Lowe's
Lowe has
wife has a son, and
Oh,
then
yes.
and then her ex-husband is the Latino cop guy.
Yeah.
as
Also,
played
Rob
by-
Lowe's job is train and crash inspector,
Yes,
but they want him to prevent a train crash.
yes, and I'm going to get back on topic in just a second, but I thought literally at one point that they were going to have him disarm the nuke because it's like,
Oh, they tried.
There's no one else around, but thankfully the seasoned old police guy was able to do it. But anyway, so
Thankfully, he didn't do a good job.
yeah, the nuke explodes anyway. But it's not even his fault though, is the thing. It's because of those dumbasses in the helicopter.
Oh yeah, the fucking.
Water? Did they say to dump water? Well, better than nothing. God, that was another example of just, what I'm talking about.
Yes,
with
the universe is so fucking cruel.
Yes, this movie is like Nietzschean. This movie is all about like the fucking ultimate horror and suffering of life, and also
This is how people felt in the 90s.
the triumph of the individual will, to overcome it. But basically, there's this whole chunk of the movie where Rob Lowe's wife, she goes off to basically collect the kids from basically get all the kids together
yes.
and
The
try to evacuate the city.
Yes, the daughter is on a date with her boyfriend across town at this shady bar.
Yes, the daughter is attached at the hip to this stupid boyfriend. The boyfriend
This
has
himbo.
the boyfriend has the most 90s haircut ever, and he's a giant pussy. He's the biggest
he's also-
fucking pussy I've ever seen.
He's such
I-
a coward despite having such a huge chest. He looks like he could kick people's asses in a fight, I think.
He looks tall. He looks, I don't know. He looks like a.
He looks like he's in good shape.
He looks
like
like
he could play football.
Yeah, I was gonna say he looks like a high school football player. He might even be one. But no. The funny thing is he is trying to escape with the girlfriend. They slowly crash in an alleyway, and then he somehow hurts his leg so badly that he implores his girlfriend to go on without me, like it's a Vietnam movie or some shit. Also, they get harassed by some person in an alleyway who's trying to steal their car because, just all hell is broken loose.
Is
but-
this where the... Yeah. Never mind.
So they go on this quest this basically fetch quest to gather up all the kids together, all the family together, and try to evacuate the city. By the time they eventually do that, which there's a whole bunch of details I'm skipping. Once again,
the president gets involved, and we get multiple scenes with him.
Yes, the president gets involved. Once again, I'm coining the term here, recursive rabbit hole of torture porn. Just one thing after another goes wrong, but eventually they get everybody together. Here's an example of another layer of that. They get everybody together. The fucking car runs out of gas, so they have to. So they go to a gas station, which has now been commandeered by
Militia,
the
a far-right militia.
The owner of the gas station, who is a self-proclaimed sergeant of his own right-wing, fucking People's Militia of Colorado, and it's like $20 a gallon, and the whole place is packed with people just trying to get gas so they can evacuate the city. And then with the cop ex-husband gets in a heat-style shootout at this gas station with the fucking militia, and eventually picks up like a fucking AR-15 and just takes out a bunch of fucking guys. And the kids are, sitting there seeing all this, and and they commandeer a giant SUV spray painted in camo like a militia would do, and they take off from there. And a billion more things happen, and
The cop dad has like a side plot where he's solving like a hostage crisis at the city hall because of the atomic train. Is that where that's where the helicopter pilot gets shot.
Shit, I don't even remember that, but I'm sure you're right. but yeah, the way that cop guy dies is so fucking tragic too. Like they're just trying to like get out of the city, and they go off into this abandoned like mining or something area, this like factory, and he basically just like falls down,
breaks his back on this hard concrete surface right next to this huge shaft,
breaks his back,
bottomless pit
on this huge shaft. He gets just enough time to basically like tell his son how much he loves him and encourage him to survive, and then in the process he's like throwing a rope, and then he like falls into the bottomless pit and fucking just screams, and there's a reverb on the scream, and it's
were they trying to rescue him, or was he trying to rescue the daughter from dying?
Rob Lowe comes back with the daughter, and they try to rescue the son. And the cop,
that's where they got the rope scheme, and he's like the counterweight.
Yep, exactly.
But the force is too much, so he gets pulled under.
Yep.
To his death.
It's like, honestly, this movie is like if you literally had to have like, you got a bunch of writers in a room, and you're like, okay, guys, I want you to think of like a bunch of the most sadistic fucking situations that can possibly happen, and then think of a way to just like string them all together into one long 3-hour disaster movie. Yeah, train epic. The new genre, train disaster. Train disaster epic.
Atomic Train, Unstoppable by Tony Stark. What's his name again?
Tony Scott.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's that one movie from the 70s? You won't know it. Silver Zephyr or something. That was a fun one. The train crashes at the end.
Silver Condor or something? I don't fucking know.
No, the guy's trying to take a train across the country, and hijinks ensue. And at the end, he's like fighting mob guys. And one of them gets their head hit by an oncoming train while being shoved out the...
But yeah, this I expected this to just be a straight up Speed ripoff, and don't get me wrong, it is, but it's also so much more. Like
we didn't mention the train captain or his large adult son.
Yes, his large adult son.
We really didn't talk about this actual train.
The fucked up part is I don't even know why this fucking happens, but the son gets off the train, then gets back on later when nobody else is on the train. Like, you think he's gone for sure, but he gets back on and he tries to reconnect the brakes again, and then he dies horribly. I can't even remember how he dies.
The train, there's some slack because the grade changes. Yeah. So he slips, and he falls under the train. He just hear him scream.
Yep, that is so fucked up.
Oh, yeah, and because he's using the barrel as a hold. He's hanging between the two train cars trying to reconnect the pipe. Which the train captain gets his hand smashed trying to do earlier in the film.
That's... God.
I think the young guy got burnt a little bit because of the fire when kids threw rocks at the train. Oh, yeah, that's why this all happened.
Oh, yeah. No, that would be really funny if that was true, actually. Like, the kids throwing rocks at the very beginning, and they somehow, like, make a small dent in something, and it just snowballs into this... huge.
No, that is what happened, though. They broke the brake pipes by throwing rocks at the train.
They did?
Yes, it was the kid's fault.
Holy fucking shit.
And that's why there's also the fire, I think.
Holy shit. Oh my god. So yeah, this movie, maybe I need to give it another star or something. I give it one out of 5 stars.
Yeah, that's what everyone in Letterboxd gave it, except for me.
It's not...
Yeah, also the bomb goes off. And there's an entire hour of that.
It's like an anti-nuclear movie. It's like the horrors of nuclear war. Like, the whole place becomes irradiated. I thought the boyfriend was gonna die from like radiation. I actually kind of hoped he was gonna die, actually, but
no, we get the reporter character instead getting fucked up by the blast and crashing her helicopter, and then Rob Lowe finds her. And
Rob Lowe screams over her body just like in a Vietnam War movie.
Yeah, that is the greatest scream of all time.
It is pretty great. But yeah, Atomic Train, like, it did not commit the crime of being boring. Like, it wasn't boring. No. It's just fucking long, is what it is.
Too much.
It's there's just so much torture in this movie. And it's just a crazy fucking movie. I don't know.
Like the bomb guy, he spends like a full 5 minutes cooking to death trying to defuse the bomb in the burning boxcar.
Yeah.
Can I just say it's really cool how the train wreck looked neat?
Yeah, oh yeah, they really went all out, like positioning the train cars, like so it was like this whole like
Yeah, it's
area.
very kinetic.
It kind of looked like a Final Fantasy VII stage.
Like a fucking log cabin gets destroyed, and nobody ever talks about that.
Also surprise character, the guy who played Major Briggs in Twin Peaks is in it, and he's playing a guy that is like
who wants to bomb the atomic train.
He could have just broken out his Major Briggs costume and just brought it to the set because he's wearing the exact same fucking thing, but he just plays a dumbass like guy. Like Major Briggs was so much smarter than the guy he plays in Atomic Train.
Oh yeah, this is the worst This is the worst disaster film president of all time. I don't think this president does anything to help.
Yeah, he goes on TV and he just says our thoughts and prayers are with you. Like he doesn't even say what he like if you're in that position you have to brag about what you're doing, like so that
But he does nothing. It's all John Seeger in his helicopter.
Yeah. So yeah, very very bizarre, very traumatizing film. Makes you really wonder about the darkness in the hearts of our fellow humans.
I think it's neat.
Yeah. Shit, man, we're about.
Oh, did you know that Atomic Train won the Golden Reel Award for Best Sound Editing and Television Miniseries Effects and Foley?
Oh wow!
And it also got nominated for Dialogue and ADR.
I mean, I guess those things were nice. Like
I
didn't notice them, so that's probably a good thing. That's
Oh, did they have the ADR of the kid screaming when he sees John?
There was one scene.
Rob Lowe get on the train.
There's one scene.
He's like, ah!
There's one scene like early in the movie where I thought they ADR'd something where it was like Tucker. It was like the fat guy on the train.
Oh yes.
He's like walking along and he's like, oh yeah, we got a whole science project on our motherfucking train, and it's like it's just kind of zoomed in.
Oh,
on
rest
him.
in peace, Tucker.
Yeah, rest in peace, Tucker. But yeah, that's Atomic Train. I feel like I've just been rambling for hours.
Yeah, well, it gave you PTSD.
Yeah, I feel like I'm traumatized by this movie a little bit, but I'm not gonna say that I regret watching it or anything. Like it was a very interesting movie to watch.
We didn't even mention there's like a montage of train disasters to make you afraid of railroads at the beginning of the film.
This could
like
be
some
you.
Battleship Potemkin.
It's like it's just like in the Truman Show when he goes to the travel agency and there's like a poster of lightning just striking through a plane, and it's like, this could be you. Like they're trying to make him afraid of flying so that he'll never leave like the constructed world. It's so funny.
Oh yeah, this film opens with its own like little mini vignette, a la The Dark Knight, about this bus stuck on the railroad crossing.
Oh yeah, it does.
And then just to make you afraid of trains, they even got a different locomotive for it.
This is anti-train propaganda at its fucking finest, if you can call it that. But yeah. Well, I think we've been recording for almost an hour, so.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, sorry.
See you next week.
Sorry, we just talked about fucking. That's what party night is all about. It's about chilling out. It's about free balling, and just.
I'm glad we spent about 40% of the episode talking about Atomic Train.
Me too, Stair. You're my friend.
Same. I'm your friend. You're my friend.
Nice.